Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel again. So this is Cloud Institution and the best cloud training institution in Bangalore. Okay, so today in this video we're going to see the Linux beginner series on AWS 4. Okay, so the topic is going to be change directory. Okay, so now we're going to see some of the interesting commands on change directory, which is CD. All right, so let's see how the CD works and what are the different commands we're going to use and all this stuff. Okay, so now let's go back and see the first and foremost commands cd dot and cd dot dot. Okay, so now let's go back to the console. I already have Linux instance running. Okay, so I'm going to um, run this instance. All right, so we are inside this Linux. Okay, so I'm going inside the root, maybe. Okay, so now because I'm going to show you some of the commands that's been used for ECT user as well. Okay, so now we can see cd dot. Okay, so for example, I'm going inside slash etc. Okay, so cd is kind of a change directory, so I'm going inside slash etc directory. Okay, so if you want to go to some other directories, we have to use like cd, to the directory. Okay, cd slash etc. All right, so now you can see all the files and folders over here, right? So now if you can see here, so what is dot? Cd dot. Okay, cd dot means the current directory. Okay, so I'm going to show you like some other example as well. So if you can go to slash var and if you can give slash cd dot, okay, so then it's going to be like pw, if you can pwd, okay, it's going to be still, it'll be there in the same directory. Okay, so now what happened if you do a cd dot dot? Okay, so now if you can do pwd, it's come back to slash. So we have seen in the Linux hierarchy, right? So if you can give slash cd slash, then if you can give ls, it's going to the root directory. Okay, cd slash will go to the root directory. So I already mentioned to you that so everything will start with the root. Okay, this is a root. Okay, so the root directory, and then all the other directories, so all the other subdirectories slash etc slash var, everything will be comes under this one. Okay, for example, so we can see that so slash etc slash var, slash opt, okay, slash tmp, all this all these folders will comes under this root directory, right? So this is how the root directory is working. Okay, so if you wanted to go to any other directories under this one, what I have to do is that we have a two ways. Okay, so one is absolute path. The thing is, like for example, I wanted to go to slash etc slash etc conf.d or sssd. Okay, so slash etc slash etc and ssh and sssd. Okay, and okay, for example, ssh. Okay, so if you can, okay, I think sss conf.d, sss underscore conf.d. Okay, so this is the absolute path where we have given. Okay, so we can go like this. Okay, but what happens if you can give slash cd slash, okay, it go back to the root again. Okay, if you can give cd slash, it go back to the root, this root place again. Okay, so this is called a root, right? This is called the slash root. Okay, so now, so you have to keep understanding that. Okay, if I want to go back, for example, previously I was there here. Okay, so previously I was there here, and then okay, I'm going, for example, I want to go inside slash etc sssd.config. Okay, so how are you going, how you have to go is that slash etc ssh slash etc ssh ssh d.config, you can go like this, right? Or otherwise, how we can go is that, I'm coming back to the same place. How we can go is that you can simply do a cd hyphen. Okay, so what is cd hyphen? So you should be understanding what is cd hyphen. Cd hyphen is nothing but to go back to the previous directory wherever we were there. Okay, so previously, okay, I want to go back to the root again. Okay, just go back to the root here. Yes, I'm in the root. I want to go back to the same directory before, which when I was there, I'm going back to here again. Okay, now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go back here. Okay, so now if I can do a one step back, if you can see the pwd, I'm inside slash etc ssh, right? So previously I was in slash etc ssh underscore config.d, right? So what happened if you want to go back to the directory again? There are two ways. I can cd ssh underscore d.config. I can go like this, or I can go like cd hyphen. Look, we are already in this directory, right? So this is how you should be switching directory between one folder to another folder using this particular cd dot dot, which is going to be your previous directory, so your previous folder, right? So, but cd hyphen is going to be the previously open directory. It can be anything. Okay, so now if you can go back to the, okay, for example, if you want to go back to, I'm inside the slash series sssd.d, okay, conf.d, but if you want to go back to ssh itself, I want to go cd dot dot, that's all. Okay, now if you want to go back to slash etc itself, I want to go back like this, slash etc dot dot, cd dot dot is going to go to etc. So what happened if I do cd dot dot? Okay, so if you go back to the root, okay, so you should be knowing that, so slash etc, okay, so here it comes ssh, okay, here it comes ssh and ssh d.config, right? So the structure is like this. So it comes to slash etc, slash from etc is going to ssh and ssh d.config. All right, so ssh uh, ssh and ssh d dot ssh d underscore config ssh conf conf dot d, I think, what is that, ssh config.d, sssd hyphen config.d, sssd underscore config.d. Okay, so this is the folder. Okay, now so this is what I did. Okay, I did, whenever I did cd slash slash, it go back to here. If I do cd slash slash, it will go back to here. If I do cd slash cd dot dot, it'll go back to here. Okay, so it'll go back to root. So now what happened if I can do a cd slash itself from here? Okay, so now we can go slash etc ssh d dot config, and if you do cd slash here, it will directly go back from here to here. Okay, so done, we are here. Okay, so this is how you should be understanding, like, how the change directory from cd slash and cd root will be going. Okay, now I want to go, so this is kind of a root, right? So cd so okay, cd, if you can give cd enter, for example, I mean cd here. Okay, so it will show you all the directories, right? If you want to go back to the root folder of, I mean, home directory of this root folder or any other folders, right? Okay, if you can, we have to go to cd enter. If you can give cd enter pwd, we are in slash root, is the home folder of this one. Okay, otherwise what you can also do is that, okay, you can also do like this, it will still, will go to the home directory. Okay, I'm going to show you this thing in a slash etc user folder. Okay, now I'm going to exit from this console, exit. If you can go exit, it will exit from this root folder itself, I mean root user. All right, so I just exit now. Okay, now you can go to pwd, we are in slash home slash ect user. Okay, now for example I means to slash etc ssh. Okay, now if you want to go back to home directory directly, okay, home directory of this ect user, so then what I have to do, cd enter I can do. If you can leave cd enter, okay, without giving any other options, it will give you a home directory. Or I'm going back to the this file directory again. Okay, so how to go, we have already seen this. Okay, we are here. Otherwise what you can do is that we can go to cd. Okay, you can give like this. Okay, tilde symbol cd slash, it will still go to the home directory of your user. Okay, so these are the small stuff, small commands you should be understanding to make your make your work very faster. Okay, so otherwise what you can also do is that, okay, I'm here, you can also do like cd slash ec2 hyphen user. You can go like this. Okay, if you give like this, it will still go to the ec2 home home folder of this one. Okay, if you can pwd, it still will go like this. All right. Okay, so we have seen. Okay, so again, if you want the home directory, again you can give slash home. Okay, so that's also kind of again kind of a cd. Okay, still we are here. For example, if you can go back to slash etc sshd, okay, ssh, and if you can go back here, still it will come to the home directory. Okay, there are various different ways we have seen. How are you going to come back to the home directory of this section. Okay, so we already seen this one. Okay, so for example, I'm also going to show you. Okay, one more thing. Okay, so slash I'm going to slash etc. Okay, there are various folders out there. Okay, so we can also do kind of a we can also do like go into some kind of a folder. Okay, so um, so we can see something like the cloud. Okay, so the cloud is something one of the folders out there. Okay, if you want to go back, go inside this cloud. Okay, and you can also do like this, or you can also do like star. It'll go inside this cloud directory. Or you can also what you can also do is that so you can also like I want to go inside this cloud daily. Okay, so cron.daily. Okay, so what you can also do is that so cd cron dot okay, if you can use star, what happening? So too many arguments because it's just grabbing all the other options cron dot daily, cron dot hourly, cron dot monthly, weekly, everything is going to grab. Okay, so what we can do is cd like cron d, or so you can give d star, it go to the cron dot daily folder directly from here. Okay, if you can go here, see cron daily is going. Okay, so this is what we are representing over here. Okay, so we have seen that wildcard, this is called star. If you can press, if you're going to be wildcard, and cd just for root user, and then home directory, and the cd slash we have given the root directory, and then the previous directory, and then the home directory again, and the cd dot and cd dot dot. Okay, so we have seen that what is cd dot. Okay, cd dot is going to be like in the current directory, it never go anywhere. Okay, and also you must be observing one more very interesting concept over here. Okay, if you can give ls, for example, I'm going back here. Okay, if you can give ls, nothing is over here. But if you can give ls dot dot, okay, sorry, ls hyphen al, al, you can see there is a dot folder. This is a dot, and then dot dot is there. So it will clearly tell you that what is going to be the dot. So dot is going to be easy to user, but dot dot is going to be slash root. Is it? Just try dot dot. Okay, slash home. Okay, so slash it's going to be a slash home directory, it'll going. Okay, if you can give slash dot, it still says stay there. Okay, so likewise, so if you go to slash etc, and if you can give cd dot, it's going to be still in the same place, and cd dot dot is going back to the root. See? Okay, so these are all the something like which you need to be understanding. Okay, for example, okay, let's go back again and do some kind of a tricks here. Okay, so now I want to create one folder. um, I want to create a folder in some different places. Okay, I want to create a I'm going inside slash etc ssh sssd.config sssd sssd.config. Okay, I'm going. Okay, I think I don't have a permission. Okay, I'm going back to the sudo su hyphen, and I'm going back still ssh uh, d.config d. Okay, so now what I'm going. So here there is one file, one folder is there. Okay, now if you do pwd present working directory ssh sssd config. Okay, okay, now if you can give mkdir, okay, hyphen p folder number 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now if you can give here I have folder number 1, cd2 folder number 1, and cd2 folder number 2, cd2 folder number 2, and cd2 folder number 3. Okay, sorry, cd2 folder number 3 and cd2 folder number 4. All right, so I'm inside here. Okay, so what happened if you want to create create one folder under here, but I do not want it to go back to the same directory. Okay, so what you can also do is that mkdir dot slash. So now if you can see, if you can give a tab, it will show you that which directory you're under. So it will show me that if you give tab, give me option for 3, which means that I'm currently inside 2. Okay, now if you can do here, I'm currently inside, sorry, cd dot slash. Okay, so I'm currently inside 2. It's it will show me the 3 folder in after uh, no after 2, right? So now if you go back again to the, if you know that what is the command to go back to the previous directory where we were there in. Okay, if you want to create a folder under 1. Okay, so I want to create a folder under slash etc ssh ssd.config, um, and slash 1, then I want to create a folder called, okay, test again. So now if you can see here, I want to create a folder inside 1. Okay, now if you can mkdir dot slash, okay, now if you can give, I'm inside 2. Okay, so slash, okay, test. Now if you can see here, so where this folder has been created, it has been created inside the folder number 1. If you can give tree view of this one, you can see, okay, let me go back here. Okay, so see, as you can see here, it's be showing me test. Okay, now if you can go back one more folder, and if you can tree view of this, now you can see from the current folder 1 2 3 4 5, but this test folder is created under 1. Okay, so this is what it is showing. Okay, so this is how we should be understanding about that change directories. I know how we can just go into some different directories, and we can just work on different folders and all this stuff. Okay, so hope this video was really helpful for you. If you, okay, so we are going to watch so many videos like this in the future with all the commands and everything. Okay, so please stay tuned with our channel to watch more Linux series. So Linux series and various different concepts in the upcoming videos. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned.